Hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel for that. I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do your Sagittarius love prediction reading for October 6th through October 12th. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it, leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my fiery, loving, freedom-loving, kind, fun, giving Sagittarius. Show me, Spirit guys. What's going on with my fun, freedom-loving, giving, kind Sagittarius? Let's see, Sag. What you got going on? Show me, Spirit guys. What you got going on? Show me, Spirit guys. The moon. Two of Swords. Page of Wands. Nine of Wands. And the Four of Wands. Huh. Well, first of all, the moon card is in the beginning of your reading. And the moon card is about a deception, denial, illusions, betrayals. Uh, and then there's the Two of Swords is there right next to that moon card. The moon card also represents a Pisces sun sign. Can be anyone, but it represents a Pisces sun sign. But that Two of Swords is about, making a decision. There's been some trouble in this relationship. I will say that. There's been some trouble in this relationship. But the biggest thing is that you like your freedom. And this person, I don't know who this is, but I think you've had a problem with him being comfortable with you wanting your freedom. I think it's very, you like your freedom and you want your freedom. I think this person is just having an issue with you and when it comes to freedom. When it comes to your freedom. Because I'm going to tell you, I think he wants to marry you and I think you keep telling him no. Yeah, I think you keep telling him no, but he feels like with this moon card that there's some deception or betrayal here, though. There's something that has happened. Maybe, I'm going to be very honest, maybe you told him you were going to marry him and everything was in motion and maybe you said no. I think you might have backed out on a marriage. I do. I don't think you got married yet, no, on a proposal. I think you might have backed out. I think he thought maybe you were going to say yes and I think you said no. That's what I see here. I think this is a no. You told him no. You told him no, but the Page of Wands is in the middle of the reading. And I'm going to tell you, the Page of Wands is about a free spirit. It's about free spirit. That's you. You like things. You like to be free spirited. You like to be able to be spontaneous, do your own thing. And that's what the problem is. I think you just got afraid. He feels betrayed, though, because of this. But you just got afraid. But here's the deal. Let me say to you, he may feel betrayed, but he will not give up because that Nine of Wands is there. And that's about being persistent. He didn't care what you said. Even though every time you told him no, he kept coming back. And guess what? Because he kept coming back, there's that Four of Wands is there. That Four of Wands is about marriage. You're going to say yes. You said no, but you're going to say yes. Four of Wands is marriage. It's about celebration. It's about having a ceremony. It's a ceremony. It's about all of that. You're going to say yes because he didn't give up. And the biggest thing that you like, and I think that's what turns you on, the fact with him, is that you wanted somebody to see if they could stick with you. Because, you can have some, you got issues sometimes. And when I say that you like your freedom, you can be, sometimes want to do things, be spontaneous, do whatever you want to do. And you wanted to know if this man could stick with you. Even though he felt betrayed because you told him no, and he thought you were going to say yes, he still stuck with you. And I do believe you're going to give him a yes. Let me see, 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify this reading. Sit back, relax. Let me clarify the reading. But I do believe you're going to tell this man, yes. Yes, I do believe. I think that he's put in the work too. He kept coming back and you like that about him. Let's see why this... Give me 3 to 5 minutes and let me just see. Let me clarify the reading. Why is this moon card here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the moon card here? Show me. Why is the moon card here for my Sagittarius? Show me. Seven of Swords. What did I say? There's been some deception. He felt betrayed. I don't think this is so much, and maybe he did portray you. Maybe that's one of the reasons why, too. I'll be very honest. Maybe he did cheat on you before. Maybe that's why you told him no. Maybe that's why you told him no. And I think, but guess what? He didn't. He stayed. He stuck in there. No matter what you said, no matter what you did, you probably are still out there wilding out, doing what you do. Especially when you found out he's cheating on you. But here's that Two of Swords, and that's indecisive. You were indecisive because you know what, you still loved him. He made a mistake, and I think you wanted to forgive him, but you were afraid to forgive him. He wants to marry you, though. And I know that's probably the main reason that you have been, he feels like I think you know that he cheated on you. And I think that there has been some infidelity here. But I also think that he thought everything was okay. You know, that it had run his course. And I think that when you told him no, because I still believe he came after you. He wanted to marry you, but you told him no. Let's see what the Two of Swords is here. This is your mind. You know, you're trying to figure it out. This is mental energy. Do you trust him again? How can you trust him and marry this man? But if you forgave him, you know, hey, it's up to you, though. It's up to you, but you forgave him. He made a mistake, you felt like. This what I just think he made a mistake and you forgave him, but yet and still you told him no when when it was he wanted to marry you. Let's see why the Two of Swords is here. Should clarify the Two of Swords, please. Show me, Spirit guys. Yep, Two of Pentacles. A decision has to be made. You're indecisive, but that Two of Pentacles, your emotions are everywhere. Because you loved him, he betrayed you, he may have cheated on you. But guess what? You forgave him. This has been a while back. You forgave him. And now he wants to marry you and you're being indecisive, but you know you have to make a decision. You know that. That Two of Pentacles, your emotions are everywhere, though. They are. They're everywhere. Let's see. Why is the Page of Wands here? Clarify the Page of Wands for me. In the middle of the reading is the Page of Wands. Seven of Cups. Okay. I see you, Sag. You got a lot of options here. That's the problem, too. You got options. You know, because even though he cheated or betrayed you or whatever, there's been some deception here. You've got some options here. I think you've got some options. You got your freedom right now. You know that if you marry him, that's going to change. Those Seven of Cups means there's other options here. He's not the only option, and that's what's keeping you from being with him. That's keeping you from saying yes, right, saying right now, yes, yes, yes. You got options. You do. And that's what's keeping you from saying yes too. Even though you love this man, but he's been deceptive in the past. And so now you're saying, do I give my total life to him even though I forgave him? He feels like you received him too, because even though he cheated and you forgave him, he wants to marry you. And I still say you said no. Let's see what the Nine of Wands is here. Clarify the Nine of Wands for me, please. Clarify. Queen of Pentacles. You all about your money too. Queen of Pentacles. Hey, it's all about your paper too. You worried about that too. It's something here. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands is here. I don't know. He's persistent, insistent, but because you are a Queen of Pentacles energy, you have that Queen of Pentacles energy. People want to be with you. They respect you. You're respected in the community possibly, but you got your own bag. You don't need him for the money. You got your own money. You do your own thing. And, you know, the Nine of Wands, he knows that. He knows that. That's why he keeps coming for you. He knows that. What can he bring other than his fidelity to you, his kindness, being faithful to you? He keeps coming at you. So let's see why the Four of Wands is here. Show me, Spirit guides. Why is the Four of Wands here for my Sagittarius? Show me, Spirit guides. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. When I see the Wheel of Fortune on the Four of Wands, I'm telling you, this relationship is moving in a whole different direction, because the universe is saying, hey, this is moving forward towards you. Happiness, goodness. And that's why I think you're saying yes, because, see, I think you've forgiven this man already. It's just the fact that you were afraid to marry him. I think that the cheating happened a long time ago. And you've been with this man ever since, and you've forgiven him. But yet and still you told him no because, see, you like your freedom too. And there's other options now because of the fact that he cheated. And so now you're trying to figure out, what do I do? Do I marry him? But when I pull that Wheel of Fortune over that Four of Wands, that means that'll be goodness and kindness. Things are moving in your favor. So marrying him would be a good thing. If you forgive him, marrying him will be a good thing because the universe is saying it's good. All is well. It will be good. Let's start at the very beginning. Here's the Moon card. Deception, betrayal, denial, illusions. The Moon card can represent a Pisces sun sign too, but there's been some issues here. There's been some cheating here, some infidelity. Here's the Two of Swords here, though. You're indecisive because this man wants to marry you, and I'll say that. And you have the Two of Pentacles that's there. You know you need to make a decision. You know you need to make a decision. That's where whoever I'm reading for, you know you have to make a decision. Yet and still, here you are, the Page of Wands. You like doing what you do. You like your freedom. That is a Sagittarius, though. Sagittarius love their freedom. Because here you got all these options here. And now he wants to tie you down. You got all these other options. Seven of Cups. You got options now. And now you're trying to figure out, do you give up all of that? Your freedom, the options for him, even when he cheated on you, but you forgave him. Nine of Wands is here. He keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. Guess what? Because, see, here's that Queen of Pentacles. That Queen of Pentacles energy is what you have. You got your own bag. You don't have to worry about that. You got your own money. And that puts you head and tails above everything, too. A woman that doesn't need him for his money, he understands that you're stable in your own self. You know what you want. You got what you have. You got your own money. You don't need him. But look, that Four of Wands is here. Four of Wands. Marriage, celebration, ceremony. Hey, and then there's that Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving in your favor. Giving him a chance. Not just a chance, but forgiving him and marrying him is what the universe is saying it will be good for you. It will be good for you. Let's see. Show me oracles. Well, what do my oracles have to say? It says big happy changes. They say it's up to you, which you know that. It says a year from now, yes, you're going to marry him. You're going to marry him. Absolutely. It says a peaceful resolution. A peaceful resolution. It says remain positive. It says abundance, too. But you, like I said, you've got the bag. You've got a bag. You know what you want. It says success. It's saying yes. Yes. So get ready. Just get ready. Get ready because you're going to marry him because guess what? You forgave him already. You forgave him already and you still love him. Even though you may have other options, and I understand that. They're not the one that you want. It says meditation brings answers. Prayer works. Prayer works. Prayer works. Absolutely, prayer works. Whoever you pray to, whoever you meditate to, prayer works. And that's what I have for you love prediction reading, Sagittarius.